Yellow. So how is everybody? Can anyone hear me okay at this point in time? Hello, Lucas. Okay, good to know. Just a few more minutes and we'll get started. So, how's everyone been? I've been quite busy in the past month or so. Work at my job has started to pick up quite significantly, so I have less time now for myself, hence the lack of live streams in the past month. Problem is, well, the biggest problem, is that, well, because of all of the happenings in the past 3 or 4 months, my company kicked out a lot of people, about 25%, and so there's more work for the rest of us now, and I actually come home quite tired after work, so I rarely feel like doing anything, just sleep, work, eat, sleep, work, eat, sleep. That's pretty much my schedule lately. It's kind of annoying, but I guess it cannot be helped. But hopefully things will slowly get back to how they used to be. Because it's starting to get quite annoying at this point in time. So much so that I've actually started considering switching jobs. Although I don't know if that's the best idea right now, because it's not just my company that's having problems, that's pretty much every company in the world, I guess, due to the damn virus. So I guess it can't be helped. Oh well. Right, the F1 season is about to kick off. How do you feel about that? If I'm not mistaken, it will start next week, I think. Yeah, next week. Actually, I'm a little bit more excited about the release of the F1 game on the 10th of July. I'm really looking forward to the new game. I'm really excited about the My Team feature. Hopefully it's not going to suck. But if it's anything like how they advertised it, it's going to be pretty cool. And someone's drilling holes. Thank you. Oh boy, this is going to be fun. Speaking of the F1 game, the 10th of July is going to fall on a Friday, which means I'm going to be at work. But on Saturday, on the 11th of July, I'm going to do a live stream, a sort of a first impressions live stream of the game. You know, check out some game modes, do a couple of races, check out the classic content, check out the deluxe content, since I've actually pre-ordered the deluxe Schumacher edition of the game. So that's going to be quite fun, I think. And if you guys are interested, we could do a career a live stream for F1 2020, and we could maybe alternate weekends, have F1 Challenge on one weekend and then have F1 2020 on a different weekend, if you guys think would be interested in that. We could do that. You know, start off our own team and try and build it up, see what we can do, see how far we can go. Maybe try to recruit Hamilton into our team. Make the team completely OP. Yeah, who knows. Okay, just a couple more minutes and we'll get started with this live stream. Yeah, we'll see once we get to the to that part. Oh boy. La 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 la. Okie dokie. So I guess we can start the live stream now. Yeah, I bet the drill is a good ASMR. Freaking neighbors. Who the hell drills at 2 p.m.? Well, I guess people who have stuff to do. Anyway, let's jump into this. There it is. Alright, it's been a while. Hopefully things will go well. Just as a heads up, last week I tried a live stream, but for whatever reason it didn't really publish properly. I ended up only doing one race, the Belgian Grand Prix at Zandvoort, the first time ever Formula One has raced, not Zandvoort, Zolder, sorry. The first ever race at Zolder, and well, the only way I could go redo that race would be to restart the entire season, and I'm not going to do that. I didn't save, back up my save game because, well, I never expected something like this to happen. So we are going to skip, unfortunately, the Belgian Grand Prix and go straight for the Monaco Grand Prix. But just a quick summary of what happened. Qualifying was completely bollocks. I ended up starting from 30th, but by about a quarter away from the end of the race, I managed to take the lead of the race, and 3 corners later my engine blew up, and well, I ended up retiring from the race. So that was the Belgian Grand Prix. Unfortunately. But we are now moving on to the Constructors. Moving on to the Monaco Grand Prix. There we go. Yeah, we could, I guess. Okie dokie, so let's jump into this. In fact, let's first take a quick look at the championship. Oliver Higgs and Jackie Stewart are sharing the lead, with François Sevin in second. Third, Carlos Reutemann. Fourth is Jody Scheckter. Fifth, Emerson Fittipaldi, a position which he shares with Ronnie Peterson, and sixth is Peter Refson. So those are the top 6. Moving on to the Constructors, where we have Tyrrell leading, with Ferrari in second, McLaren third. Fourth are Lotus and Brabham. Fifth are Marlboro Team BRM, and sixth is shared between Hesketh, ISO Marlboro, and LEC Refrigeration Limited. So those are the top 6 teams. Anyway, let's move on to the race itself. I kind of like the Monaco Grand Prix poster for 1973. It looked quite nice. Not bad. Okie dokie. As ever, let's skip, not squip. What the hell does that mean? Skip straight to qualifying, and the first thing you'll notice, the pits area looks completely different. We are no longer starting from the side of the road. We now have proper pits, a proper pit building here, and there are a few other changes to the track as well. So, you know, game is very loud. Okay, fix that real quick. Okay, that should. How's it now? Is it better? Okay, cool. Alrighty. So we are going to be driving on a completely new layout of the Monaco street circuit, so hopefully things will go well. First off, let's do a couple of changes here. Okay, I think that should be fine. Speed this up a little bit. 4 laps of fuel, that's fine. Alright. So let's see how we can qualify around here. it looks like for the first time in several seasons, it's finally worth it to qualify. Seeing that Denny Holm just posted a 145.5, and I just lost my front wing coming out of the pits, which is cool. If you remember, up until 1972, the AI was pulling 3 to 4 minute laps around Monaco for whatever reason. Ooh, going wide. The loss of that front wing is not good, so I think we'll go back to the pits and have it refitted. Oh. It's been a while since I've played this game, so you'll excuse me for if I'm a little bit rough around the edges. Glad to see that chicane hasn't changed yet. But this part has. We finally have the swimming pool section. Oh, just lost my rear wing. And the final couple of corners are also more familiar for everyone now. Okay, what the hell is my what the hell is my pit box? I think I just missed my pit box. So we'll have to go around again to have our wings replaced. Oh well. Ooh. Oh, and the tunnel's just gotten a lot longer than it used to be. Ooh. Driving around Monaco without wings is quite a lot of fun. Whoa. I don't think that's the wrong way anymore. Oh, damn it. Oh. You. What the hell's happened? Oh, that's my pit box. Okay, whatever. Yeah, Grosjean moment. Okay. Let's speed time up a little bit, simulate repairs, whatever. Ah. Alright. Let's try to do this properly this time. Understeer. be honest with you guys, I didn't miss driving the T312. It's such a bad car. Oh boy. Oh. No, I'm not sure about anything, Brawny. At this moment, I'm not really sure about anything. Threading the needles there. Barely managed to. Making contact with the walls all over the place. Oh, lock up. Okay. There we go. Okie dokie. Doing quite well. We're finally, you know, driving. Lock up. Lots and lots of lockup in this T312. I almost said B. Well, it's the B spec car, but scary moment. Hit the inside of that curb and got us flying through the air, coming out of the port chicane. Not Nouveau chicane just yet, it's still a little bit away further down the road when we'll have the Nouveau chicane. Okay, so that's pole. Oh, and completely botched the entrance into turn 1. Well, you know, this is a mod, it's not. You can't really expect it to be 100% accurate. Well, if you know too much, you might have to, you know, off you. That chicane is so scary. Yeah, you're right, Del Nata. Oh, a little bit too eager on the throttle there. I think that's pretty enough for qualifying. We'll just speed through the rest of this and go to the race. Pam 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 pam. Still in pole position, it seems. Peter Revson is the nearest 3 seconds down somehow. Oh, Denny Holm just went on faster. And now Emerson Fittipaldi is in second. Happy Oliver noises, yeah. Yeah, we'll have to see about that. Okay, let's jump to the race, starting from pole. I'm not even sure. This is probably our first or second pole position in this season. Can't really remember now. Let's put fuel in our car. We don't want to end without it. Okay, that should be good. Everything can't talk. Everything else is okay as well. So let's jump into this and see how things are going. So Oliver Higgs on pole with Emerson Fittipaldi in second, third, Jackie Stewart in the Tyrrell with Peter Revson in fourth, fifth, Denny Holm, and rounding off the top six is Carlos Reutemann. And sixth we have Wilson Fittipaldi, eighth Niki Lauda, James Hunt 10th, Francois 9th, sorry, Hunt Sevilla is 10th, Jody Scheckter 11th, 12th Regazzoni, 13th Peter Revson, Carlos Pace 14th, 15th is Gies van Lennep, 16th Nani Galli, 17th Jean-Pierre Jarier, Mike Hillwood 18th, 19th Mike Butler, Jean-Pierre Beltois 20th, 21st is Von Oppel, Andrea De Adamic 22nd, 23rd is Vollmer, 24th is John Watson, Graham Hill 25th, that was a pretty bad qualifying for him, 26th Jackie Oliver, 27th Purely, Henley Ganley 28th, 29th Jackie X, 30th Rene Weissel, Jochen Maas 31st, and 32nd is Chris Amon. Yeah, that's true, Aorus. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. A little bit slow to react on the lights, but let's see if we can keep the lead in the rundown to turn one. No! Damn it! Well, that was a terrible start to the race. Oh boy. We'll need to pit because I don't think... Actually, you know what? I might give it a shot, see if we can race around Monaco without a front wing. I'll risk it for a biscuit. The AI is very slow coming into lows. Okay. Okay, back up into 14th. Whoa. Easy there, Peter Revson. Slow down, slow down. Oh. It's a bit difficult without the front wing, but it's kind of doable. I mean, we already made up quite a few positions in just one lap. So I gotta say, the AI is very slow for whatever reason. Come on, Tyrrell. Come on, François. Let me through. Thank you. Ooh. No, he's trying to close the door. Just managed to drive through. A bit aggressive there, but that's P10 now. Let's see if we can overtake Jody Scheckter as well at some point. He slowed down so much for the chicane. Wasn't expecting that. Oh! I think I need to brake a little bit earlier coming into the swimming pool section. Okay, there was a car there and I overcooked my braking into turn 1 there. Maybe I should go into the pit and have my front wing replaced. This car is understeer enough as it is, but without a front wing it's even more so. So I guess I'm going in for a wing replacement. Lock up, massive lock up. What falls through somehow? Okay, that's P7 and P6 already. Obviously, we are going to drop down quite a bit, given that I do want to go into the pit and fix my front wing. Alright. Yeah, it does look nice. And yes, I am kind of aggressive. Oh. Much better. Front end is a lot more responsive now that I have some downforce on the front of the car. Okay, that's P12. Whoa, why are you turning into me? That's P11. I have no idea why he tried to turn into me. Yeah, the truly train. Someone's just gone into the pit. But we don't gain a position, so it's probably a back marker. We're about to overtake Jarriere. Maybe? Yes! Yes! No! No! Yes! No! Yes! Yes! That's P9. Nicely done. That was a pretty nice overtake, if I do say so myself. Lap 5 now out of 27. Still a long way to go. Oh, lock up coming into Mirabeau. Just behind Jackie Stewart now. He's not doing too well. He's quite far down the order, especially given that he's supposed to win this season. You know, in real life at least. I think I could even take that corner in 4th gear. I'll try that next time around. But yeah, anyway, much better, easier time now with a front wing finally attached to the front of the car. Oh, and I lock up, of course. Didn't know Maldonado was born back then. Well, you live and you learn. Okay, so now we're P7, just one place below the point. And given that Carlos Ponce is about 2 seconds up the road, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to get that pretty quickly. Especially given how slow the AI is around this track for no apparent reason. Nearly lost it there, but managed to keep it in the correct general direction of travel, so still good. Yeah, he's so slow coming into that chicane. I'm not sure why they're slowing down so much. That should be quite fast. That exit out of the swimming pool section is, for the AI, is the slowest corner. It's been ever since, well, the game's been released back in 2003. Oh, sorry. Kind of overcooked my braking there. But we're still doing okay. Oh. Ooh. So going side by side into Lowe's hairpin, that's not a very good idea. It rarely is. Ooh, nice drift there. I have no idea how I didn't end up spinning the car. But I didn't, so... that's how you take that chicane. And we're already up in P4. And I can already see third place. He's slow out of that corner, so we move up into P3. Not quite sure if this third place constituted a podium finish yet. I think a podium for the top three spots was introduced a little bit later on in the 70s. So, as of now, podium is still only for the person who wins the race. I think. There's no concrete information on that on the internet. At least I couldn't find any conclusive evidence that said exactly when the podium, when the top three finishers started to be considered podium finishers instead of just the winner. But oh well. I don't think we need to worry about that too much. Well, that's how it used to be back then. Why do you have to be so slow? Oh, I just realized we're in second. When did that happen? Lap 9 out of 27. Emerson Fittipaldi is leading the race. Nice for him. Come on. Thank you. Lockup coming out of the swimming pool section, but I just about managed to keep it off the barriers there. Oh, that's a Lotus front wing. As we come around the final corner of the track, following some back markers. Go on, let me through. Thank you. And ooh, that was Emerson Fittipaldi who lost his front wing? Okay. So, well, yeah. Suddenly we are in the lead of the race. And assuming my engine won't blow up 3 corners later like it did in Belgium, we should be fine. Well, we've gone past more than 3 corners now, so we're good for the time being. slow down because the A is very slow through that little chicane there. Come on. Okie dokie. There we go. Starting lap 11 now. Touched the inside of that wall there, but we're fine. Come on. You should let us through. There we go. I have no idea why I downshifted into third, but it somehow worked out. Damn it! Huh. I think I'll have a bone to pick with Mr. Enzo after this. Ah. Huh. Nope, apparently not. My location just out of Antoninoye. That's my location right now. Sinking into the floor. Yeah. Wow. Carlos Pacho also retired. Hey. Okay, let's see the results for this race. That went also well. So, Carlos Reutemann wins with Emerson Fittipaldi in second, James Hunt third, fourth, Jean-Pierre Beltois, Denny Holm fifth, and Jody Scheckter finishes the race in sixth. Those are the top six finishers. Those are the people with points. Unfortunately, we had to retire due to having the best car in the world. Oh, and look at that. 14 people finished the race here in Monte Carlo, which is quite unheard of, at least up until now. At least we have something positive coming out of this, but quite a bit of a disappointing finish there. But yeah, let's move on. Enzo is coming for me. Well, I'll wait for him, open-armed. Okay, let's move on and let's see the championship results. Oliver Higgs and Jackie Stewart still leading the championship with Carlos Reutemann in second. Third shared between Fittipaldi and Sevin. Fourth, Jody Scheckter. Fifth is shared between Pearson, Holm, and Hunt. And sixth is shared between Refson and Pierre Beltois. So those are the top 6 places. Now moving on to the constructors, we have Elf Team Tyrrell leading with Ferrari in second, third, Brabham fourth, McLaren fifth, Lotus sixth, Marlboro Team BRM, and sixth are Hesketh Racing. So that was the Monaco Grand Prix. Our next race is the Swedish Grand Prix of 1973, the very first Swedish Grand Prix that was ever held. So that's going to be quite fun. At least I hope so. It's going to be fun. But before we jump into it, let's quickly exit out of the game and make sure we have everything set up for the race. You know, have the proper cars and liveries and all that. Okie dokie. There we go. Well, that's her problem, not mine. That sounds like her problem, not mine. Yeah. What if? Okie dokie. Let's load this up quickly. The championship standings are obviously still the same. How dare I? I don't know. Okie dokie. Let's quickly jump to qualifying, and actually I'm going to take a very, very quick break because my bladder is killing me, so I'll be right back. Okie dokie, I am back. So, let's put a little bit more fuel in here and fix our gear ratios. Yeah, that's it. Speed up a wee bit. Alright, so let's try to qualify for the first ever Swedish Grand Prix here at Anderstorp. A pretty fantastic circuit. Well, at least I like it. Actually, I don't think I needed to downshift there, but oh well. A lot of Cessnas at the edge of the track. Okay. Whatever, I don't know what happened there, but okay. This is actually the main street here is actually part of a runway, or at least it used to be. Vettel likes me. Cool. What can I say? These corners should be a lot more banked. There's barely any banking on these corners, and there should be. Oh well. I used to race this track so much in GTR2 and Grand Prix and GT Legends. It's a very fun track. Quite enjoyable. Okay, and we are about to start our flying lap. It's weird how the start straight is so far back. I don't know why they did that. But they must have had their reasons. Ooh. Massive spin. And continuing to spin. Oh well. We still have more than enough time to try and put in a decent lap. Anyway, nowadays the start-finish rate is this one right now we've just passed through. So I really don't understand why F1 decided to put start from where they did back then. Why can I shift into 6th if I don't have a 6th gear? And there goes my wings. Yay. there's no such thing as magic. As good old Mr. Dursley used to say. Well, huzzah. Well, let's try that again, shall we? Pretend that didn't happen. That was all just a dream. A whole bunch of Cessnas. I mean, seriously, only Cessnas fly from this airport? There are other aircraft as well, you know. You have Beechcrafts, you have Pipers. Oh well. I guess the modders only had a budget to model a Cessna aircraft. Oh boy. Or maybe they could only find reference images for Cessna. Which is kind of weird because whenever I search for reference images for aircraft, I can find every reference images for every aircraft, how to model. So oh, come on. I'm messing up my gears like an idiot. That's a valid thing, Bronny. That might just actually be the reality of this alternate universe. Nothing was ever built except for the Cessna 172 Skyhawk. Great aircraft though. I really like flying the 172 in FSX. Can't wait for the new Microsoft Flight Simulator to be released whenever that might be released. I need to get a new joystick though. Mine is pretty much useless now. And there's some problem with the potentiometer and the that governs the rudder. I don't know, probably some bad connections or something, and it keeps giving false signals, and I keep getting rather hard overs, making flying very, very difficult. So I do need to get a new joystick. Probably even some rudder pedals. Problem is, ever since Logitech bought out SciTech, I can no longer find the ProFlight stuff anymore anywhere to order, so whatever. I'll need to probably look for something else then. Okay, so we managed to qualify for 14th. I think this qualifying session has gone on for quite a long time now, so I think we'll end it. Speed through the rest of it, and then go race. Whoop. Oh boy. Damn, I'm hot. It's quite hot around here. I need to get a fan or something to keep me cool during these summer months. Ooh, we've dropped down to 24th, 25th now. 26th. We're dropping like flies. That's okay. Knowing the AI, we're probably going to get quite far up, so whoop-de-doo. Okie dokie. Hello, Poochie. Warm up. Oh no. Race. Okie dokie. Let's fill our tank up with fuel. We don't want to, run out of it. And I think we can start the very first Swedish Grand Prix here at Anderstorp in 1973. Okie dokie, let's go. Runno. Don't take the lead, yeah. Or else my engine will blow up again. So Jackie Stewart is in the lead, or rather on pole. Then he homed it pretty well. Wilson Fittipaldi is 6th, starting in the points. Actually qualified better than his brother Emerson Fittipaldi. Well done to Wilson. James Hunt down in 12th, didn't have a very good qualifying. Neither did Niki Lauda, whoever that might be, who only qualified in 11th. Mike Hillwood had a pretty bad qualifying too, down in 19th only. Graham Hill all the way down in 24th. pretty interesting to see some people that some people so low down, people who should be obviously much further up. Although in Graham Hill's case, you can kind of understand it. You know, the Embassy Hill was still a pretty new car at this point. Oh. And it was never a very good car to begin with. Oh. Nearly ended up losing the car there, but the design of the PS5? Oh, you mean the fancy Wi-Fi receiver? Oh, that's not the correct line through that corner. I mean, if it fixes the cooling issues of the PS4, then I guess it's fine, but if it's only bigger for the sake of being bigger, then I don't know. I mean, we'll have to wait. We'll have to wait and see how things develop. Best looking console? I don't know. I quite liked the aesthetics of the PS3. Looked quite slick. I don't think I'm going to get a console yet. Well, actually I am going to get a console, a Switch. Planning to get one, hopefully by the end of this year. I really want to play some Pokemon Sword or Shield. Yes, I like Pokemon. Sue me. I'm a 31-year-old dude who likes Pokemon. I pretty much grew up with Pokemon, so I was about 10 when the first game was released back in 1995. Well, 98 around here. Yeah, I was exactly 10 years old when Pokemon Red and Blue came to Europe in 98. I really enjoy the Pokemon games. Not as big a fan of the anime. At least not the first couple of seasons, those were atrocious. Whenever I saw Ash on screen, I always felt like punching the TV. And I guess everyone who played the Pokemon games before the anime was aired kind of had the same sort of sentiment towards little Ashy boy. But yeah, he was so damn annoying in the first couple of seasons. Actually, until about the middle of the Johto arc, I would say. After that, it's when he started growing as a character. So he became a little bit more tolerable. There's a car at the side there. Your router does not look like a PS5? Well, lucky you. Mine doesn't either, actually. Although, to be honest, in terms of overall design, I think I like the minimalist approach of Xbox a little bit more. Although it is just a freaking cube. As I lose control of the car. Yeah, the mini fridge. The new Xbox would actually go quite well alongside my computer tower, my PC tower. I have a pretty minimalist case. The DeepCool Matrex 70. If you're interested in what case I'm using for my PC. Okay, and our engine is starting to overheat, which is not good. We're only on lap 5 out of 28, so... Overheating is not a very good thing this early on in the race. Not in the lead. Not yet. Although it doesn't really seem like I'll be anytime soon. Keep making a whole bunch of mistakes. Oh, Niki Lauda is out of the race as I go wide into that left-hander and, well, briefly lose a position. That's P19. That's 7 out of 28. We're about to catch up to Howden Ganley. In fact, we're about to catch up to quite a few cars. Among them, I'm guessing a few back markers given how low everyone... Oh! They crashed into the pit wall. So those are 2 more retirements and we move up into P17. Thank you AI stupidity. Yeah, exactly, Grosjean. Oh, I love that sound. The best car ever made. Well, I think that's it for the Swedish Grand Prix. 2 retirements in a row, both due to the same problem. Well, actually it's the 3rd retirement in a row due to the same problem. Okay, so let's see the end results. Jackie Stewart wins. Congratulations to him. Emerson Fittipaldi 2nd, 3rd Carlos Reutemann 4th Jackie X. Denny Holm 5th, and rounding off the top 6 is Francois Sever. Okay, everyone up to P20 managed to complete the race, which is quite a nice, good, I guess. Although it's not so good that we retired because of the same issues as the previous 2 races. But oh well. Hopefully things will improve a little bit later on. So the standings are now as follow. Jackie Stewart takes the lead with Carlos Reutemann in 2nd. Oliver Higgs, ourselves, drop down to 3rd. 4th is Emerson Fittipaldi. 5th is Francois Sever, and sharing 6th are Denny Holm and Jody Scheckter. So those are the driver standings, and everyone down to Ricky von Oppel have scored points. So that's nice. Moving on to the constructors, we have Tyrrell leading the championship by a massive margin now, 47 points. 20 points over Ferrari in 2nd position, shared with which they share with Brabham. 3rd are Lotus. 4th McLaren, Yardley McLaren even. 5th Marlboro Team BRM, and 6th are Hesketh Racing. Okay, so our next race will be the French Grand Prix at the Paul Ricard circuit. So before we get into that, let's quickly exit out of the game and set up things properly. So for the race, so everything is, you know, proper cars, liveries, and all that.
EA Sport, it's in the game.
Or is it? Maybe it's outside the game. Okey dokey. Huh. Are these new? I don't think I don't remember seeing them up until now on the car. Those might be new. Or not. I don't know. Especially in the DLC. Almost certainly in the DLC. Or the loot box. The loot box could still be an option, you know. Yeah. Okie dokie. We indeed all love EA. They provide good entertainment for people who don't buy their shit. Okay. Um, let's jump into qualifying. Put some fuel into the car. Set up all the gearing. And there we go. I think that should work fine. Exactly, Bronny. Yeah, I do like F1, Codemasters F1 games. In fact, I'm going to do a first impressions live stream of the 2020 F1 game on July the 11th, one day after the release, because that's when I'm going to... I won't have to go to work on Saturday, so I'll have time to prepare for that. Prepare for it, install the game and all that. In fact, I'll try to install it on Friday, as soon as I come home from work. It would be so nice if you could set up Steam so that it would automatically install games you've pre-ordered, but oh well. It's not possible, at least not yet, so... I'll have to live with that. That shadow is so slow. At least I think it was a shadow. Going a bit wide. Okay, let's start our qualifying lap. Coda noobs? I don't quite get the joke. Well, that was a embarrassing. Oh! Shoot. Oh! Right. Right. My brain isn't functioning properly. Right. Since you brought that up, how do you guys feel about the new Project Cars 3? I'm starting to lose enthusiasm for that title every single day that passes and new information is revealed about it. You hope it will have cars. Well, I bloody hope so too. Well, I don't think that having Codemasters buying the franchise was a good idea. And maybe some race. Well, racetracks, yeah, sure. Those would be good as well. And maybe some pit stops. Because apparently they're getting rid of pit stops. Because apparently in the eyes of Codemasters, pit stops takes away from the enjoyment of a race. What? What? What does that even freaking mean? How does... Pit stops are an integral part of every racing series ever. Pit stops are an important strategic element to any race. What on earth are they even thinking? I really hope that's just a late April Fool's joke, because oh my. What's next? They're going to take out pit stops from Formula 1 games as well, right? Because pit stops are such an intrusive part of racing, right? They're not enjoyable, right? I don't even get it. I really hope it's only for like select game modes or stuff like that. I really hope they're not getting rid of pit stops entirely, because that would suck. I mean, imagine trying to do an endurance race, right, or any sort of long form race, and not have pit stops in that. It would be dumb. It wouldn't work. I mean, I don't know. I think we'll have to wait and see a little bit more see more information being revealed about that game. take out opponents, because yeah, that could be the next step. I mean, let's be serious. An endurance race without pit stops would be impossible. At least in real life. There's no vehicle on anywhere that could go for 24 hours straight without having to refuel. Not a racing car at any rate. So whatever. Anyway, let's end our qualifying session and go racing. Woo. Sorry, Mr. Lollipop guy. I kinda killed you there, but yeah. Okie dokie. Let's speed through this. Through the rest of this. Rather. See where we end up on the grid. It looks like we're falling down the order. Ooh. We're down to 17th now. Okie dokie. That's okay. And now we're down to 19th. Of course. Oh! That sky doesn't look too friendly. Ooh, that makes tire choice quite difficult. Ooh. First off, let's make sure we have enough fuel to complete the race. I mean, it says that it will be raining a little bit later on, and it's overcast, so I think I'm going to start on the intermediate compound. Everyone else seems to be on the slicks. Do I want to risk doing unnecessary pit stops? You know what? Yeah. I'll start off on intermediates and see how things go. If things turn pear-shaped, then at least we'll have one less pit stop we'll have to do. So, or we could start on the dry, try and pull a bigger gap as possible, and then switch over straight onto the wet. This is difficult. You know what? I'm sticking with my original plan. Let's go with inters and see if it will work out for us. Okay, so Peterson starting from pole with Refson second, Denny Holm third, fourth, Jody Scheckter, not Joe, Jackie Stewart fifth, well done to him, Jackie X sixth, seventh is Emerson Fittipaldi, sixth James Hunt, eighth, sorry, James Hunt, Carlos Reutemann ninth, 10th Wilson Fittipaldi, 11th is Niki Lauda, 12th Clay Regazzoni, 13th Jochen Mass, 14th Carlos Pace, 15th is Mike Hill with 16th Francois Sever, 17th Jean-Pierre Beltois, Guy Van Lennep 18th, 19th is Oliver Higgs, Mike Butler is 20th, 21st René Weissel, 22nd Howden Ganley, 23rd Nani Galli, Dan Purley 24th, 25th is Jean-Pierre Jarrier, 26th Von Oppel, 27th Andrea Dadamic, 28th Jackie Oliver, 29th Fulmer, 30th Chris Amon, 31st Graham Hill, that's quite a bad qualifying for him, and 32nd is John Watson. So that is a grid lineup for today's race, and I can already see drops of rain, so starting off on the inters probably was a very good idea. Oh, cars making contact in front of us, managed to avoid a collision just about. Yeah, I think going on to the inters was a very good idea. Oh, make contact with the AI as it breaks very early. All that made up position lost all of a sudden. But given that they are on the dry weather compound, we should be able to easily make our way through the ranks. Very wide coming out of that left hand there. A fatal Maldonado Grosjean. Yeah. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, sorry, Graham Hill. Really, really sorry. Whoa, what's going on here? Ooh. Someone lost their engine. Hopefully that won't happen to us again. That would be quite annoying. Oh, come on. Sliding all over the place. Not a very good first lap. Oh, what? Downshift. Over. Steer. That's what that was. Oh, come on. Oh boy. This is starting to be frustrating. I think I'm going to go into the pits because I lost my front wing and we're down in 30th. Yeah, I think I am indeed at the Vettel Academy. Come on, turn, you dog. Nah. Why would you turn when you could go straight on? Ah, boy. Well, he should be. Better well damn be. I'm doing it for him, only for him, and no one else. Whoa! Whoa! Going where no man's ever been. That's the worst pit exit ever. Okay, now it feels a little bit better with wet tires. So we're down in 25th with John Watson about 23 seconds up the road. Although that gap is quickly falling as it turns out. Let's also remember to be a little bit more gentle with the car because it's raining, it's not dry. You can't be quite as aggressive as in dry weather. Oh. Oh, oh. And just as I say that... okay, Mike Butler is out of the race, so that's going to be P24 for us momentarily. find it funny how the dry line does not match up with the actual racing line. That's absolutely brilliant. Oh, come on, really? Well, I'm back and I'm gone and I'm back again and I'm gone again. It all depends on how much work I have at my job. So, yeah. Okie dokie. Okay. Interesting reaction. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to touch you. But I did. Okay, about to start lap 5 out of 19. Now without a front wing. See how this goes. Okay. Need to slow down for these acids quite a bit. So I think it would be better to just take the hit and pit again for a new new wing, not a set of wings. And I go wide as I am being lapped by whoever is in the lead. And there goes Jackie Stewart. But I'm about to unlap myself. So, booyah! Or whatever. Being lapped by Jackie Stewart once again. Oh, come on, really? Really? What the hell was that? D'Ambrosio? Probably. lap 6 out of 29, and we're in 23rd despite our absolutely horrible driving. Although, to be fair, it's mostly thanks to the fact that a lot of people retired. Oh, going wide, not good, not good. Sorry if I went a bit quiet there, but I was trying to kind of concentrate. But it seems that it doesn't quite work. Someone at the side of the track there. I'm pretty sure that car wasn't there last time around. And we go for a bit of a spin. And a bit of sideways motion there. This straight is so long. You could probably drink a coffee while you get from one and to the other. I have no idea how I managed to save that, but I did. Come on. What on earth? Okay, Nani Gal is out of the race as well at this point. So that's going to be another position for us. Really, that's the third time this race. Oh, come on. Well, if our engine won't blow up, I'm pretty sure I'm going to destroy the car before that, so. Ah, bollocks. So, P22 now. Thanks to another retirement, obviously. And now it's time for a coffee break. flying from London to New York in the right flyer takes less time than going from one end to the other of that damn straight. Hello, Az. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the right flyer would cover the distance between London to New York quicker than these F1 cars cover the distance from on that straightaway. Okay, let's get a new front wing. In fact, I think that even Da Vinci's flying machine would be able to cover that distance quicker. And it's time for another coffee break until we get another corner. Good thing is, our engine is still somehow holding up. So, at least we have one thing going for us. Oh, come on. What the hell is wrong with this car? And we got a blue flag. Huzzah. Come on. Fine, be that way. Stay where you are then. See if I care. Dude! Why are you pushing me? My favorite sound. My absolutely most favorite engine sound ever. I mean, is anyone even surprised at this point? So that's what, the fourth or fifth engine blow up in a row. Huh. That was fun. Nope. No, it wasn't. Well, let's see the results then, since there's nothing else to do. So, Jackie Stewart wins the 1973 French Grand Prix with François Sevin in second, third Peter Revson, fourth Denny Holm, Emerson Fittipaldi fifth, and Carlos Reutemann rounding off the top six. In total, 16 people managed to complete the race, and everyone else obviously retired. So yeah, let's move on and take a look at the championship standings. So Jackie Stewart pulling away in the driver standings with Carlos Reutemann in second, Oliver Higgs third, fourth is Emerson Fittipaldi, François Sevin is fifth, sixth is Denny Holm. So those are the top six drivers and of the season, and we are now moving on to the constructors, where we have Elf Team Tyrrell leading the championship with Yardley McLaren in second. Third is shared between Team Lotus and Brabham Motor Racing Development. Fourth are Ferrari. Fifth, Marlboro Team BRM. Fifth are Hesketh, and sixth is shared between ISO Marlboro and LAC Refrigeration. Well, yet another disappointing race. Another engine blow up. Fun. So, I think I'm going to do one more race and then end the live stream, because I have a few other things I want to do today. So it's going to be a shorter live stream, and I think going forward we are going to have a shorter live streams. I mean, I think we'll still occasionally have those 7, 8, 9 hour long live streams, but I think it will be better to do shorter live streams. That way I can do other stuff as well, for enjoy my free time and do stuff around the house as well, because life. Anyway, let's quickly exit out of the game and get things set up for the next race. Where is it? There it is. So, round 9 of the 1973 Formula 1 World Championship is about to begin.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Param pam pam. Ooh, Lockheed are sponsoring Ferrari for some reason. Okay. I guess it makes sense. Anywho, let's move on to the British Grand Prix and see how quickly we can destroy our engine here. Given that about 80% of this lap is flat out, I'm guessing really quickly. It's raining cars. Oh boy. Always a good source of entertainment, this game. All those glitches and bugs and... I just love them. Anyway. Oh, there we go. Let's see that again. There we go. Yep. Yay. Yeah, I think you are going to need your umbrella. Okie dokie. I'll put some fuel. Do that. That's fine. And I'm going to take another quick little break here. Need to go to the bathroom again. So I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Again. Let's speed things up a little bit. Thank you. Okay, I think we're ready to get down and dirty. There's the yellow flag. My engine has blown already. Hopefully it won't blow that quickly. Okay, starting our flying lap. See how well we can do here. The target time is 1:27.4, set by Pierre Refsen. pretty clean pass. Quite happy with that. Didn't get into any trouble with the shadow, which is always good. Oh man, I wish they would be able to still use this layout for a double header race at Silverstone, since we're doing double headers this year. But as far as I know, this layout cannot be used anymore because there are buildings in the way and several sections of the track for this layout anyway. I mean, I guess they could do a double header at Brands Hatch. Have the second race at Brands Hatch. Although I don't really think that Brands Hatch would be very suited for modern F1 cars. They're a little bit too fast for that circuit, I feel. So that's a 121.05. which for the time being looks to be enough for a pole. We'll have to wait and see though. My engine is overheating again. And that's not a good sign for the race. Ah. I wasn't able to improve my lap time. Well, that's okay though. Anyway, let's get back to the pits and speed through the rest of the qualifying. Jump straight into the race afterwards. And then we will call it a stream for now. Whoa, whoa. And that was my fault. Oh, come on. Anywho. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah? It's absolutely blazing here in Romania right now. It's I can see absolutely no freaking clouds outside my window. Yeah. At least this was just qualifying and not the race. Anyway, let's speed through the rest of this. And that's a pretty big gap to second place. Wonder if the AI is going to be able to close in a little bit. Maybe, perhaps, probably not. Oh, that's nice. The hut is blazing right now. The sun is blazing right now around here. And I'm quite happy about that because the past month was nothing but rain, 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 and rain. It was quite annoying. Well, at least for the past 2 weeks, and before that it was nice and sunny in the mornings and rain in the afternoon, so that was really fun. I wasn't able to do anything in the afternoons when I got home from work, which was quite annoying because I had a few places to go to. Had to keep postponing that. Whee! Okay. Let's get to the race then. Fill her up. Hello, Donovan. And let's go to the race. Why am I starting on the pit lane? Ah. Silly game. You so silly. Why you so silly? I should probably not be switching gears whilst the grid walk is being performed. Oh boy. Jackie X done in 11th. Wow. Would have expected a little bit more from him, but oh well. Why am I running? I don't know. Because I still had a spare engine, I guess. That's why I'm still running. Okie dokie. I think the camera has gone insane completely. We're somehow in second, although Chris is already retired. Okay, there we go. We're leading the 1973 British Grand Prix already, which is really good. Hopefully our engine will hold up until the end. But given our past experiences, or rather recent past experiences, that might not be the case. Anyway, second is Jody Scheckter, about 3 seconds behind us already. And I'm sure that that gap is going to increase quite significantly by the end of this lap. Yeah, me too. You and me both, Bronny. You and me both. Yellow flag. Something happened behind us. Yeah, GP2 engine. Exactly. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Sorry. Had to clear my throat there. Feels much slower. Maybe. Can't really say I've noticed. That's probably true. Although I think I should, sorry about that, hit my microphone by accident, on accident. Oh, again. Things not working out. Maybe I should. Maybe I have a virus in my engine. Maybe I should talk to Elon Musk. Maybe he has some sort of a solution for my engine problem. Hello, Adrian. Thank you. I really think that I should probably talk to Elon Musk about my engine problems. I'm pretty sure he has a solution. Worst case scenario, what he's gonna do? Send my car into space? Fine, whatever. Wouldn't be the first time. Yeah, I probably should name my engine that. Oh, what a name. What a name. Just out of pure curiosity, does anyone even know how that thing is even pronounced yet? I mean, ah. Poor teacher, yeah. Poor kid. Imagine all the bullying he's going to get for that name. I'm really more concerned about the kid, not the teacher. Okay, we've just lapped Graham Hill, who is missing a rear wing. Sucks to be him, I guess. Okay, we're just about to finish lap 5. We're still in the lead. Our engine is still holding up as one of the back markers is peeling off into the pit. I think I just saw a Lotus in the pits as well. And we have a yellow flag coming out of turn 1. And another back marker right ahead. Bark marker? What the hell is that? I think I saw something really interesting, but I'm not sure if what I saw was real or just a graphical glitch. I think I saw a car fly off the track in the distance coming into turn 4, is it? I think. Oh! Make contact with that shadow, sorry. Fittipaldi problem with his suspension. How do you know that? There's no one confirmed that. Don't talk about my engine. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Given our recent history. Still doing fine. As we're about to end lap 7 and start lap 8. The gap to second place is almost 40 seconds now. So managed to pull out quite a gap as I mess up coming into the Maggots, what would eventually become the Maggots-Beckett complex. Is that Graham Hill again? Sure is. That's like what? The second time in 3 laps? Although I think I did hear his engine sounding a bit weird, so he's probably stuck in some gear. On top of missing his wings. Okay. Almost at the halfway point of this race. And we're still going strong. Fingers crossed that it stays that way. Oh. Going off-roading there for a little bit. Channeling my inner Colin McRae. Unnecessary shifting. It's not going to help the life of our engine too much. So I should try and focus a bit more when changing gears. Ooh. Gone a bit wide, but that's okay. We're coming up on a couple of slow cars, not a bunch, they're only a couple. A rather pretty couple, I might add. One McLaren and one Lotus. Okay, lap 11, still in the lead. Almost 1 minute ahead of François Sever, who is in second. That's quite a significant gap. And that's Graham Hill again. Hold on a second, my pedals are slipping away. There we go. Gone a bit wide, but still okay, still intact. Okay, lap 13 now. We're more than a minute ahead of Savannah. If our engine holds up, we might even lap him by the end of this race. We'll see. But the important part here is if our engine survives. Whoa! Got on the grass there and lost had a little spin. The grass is not very friendly for driving fast. Huh. Well, that's just bloody brilliant. I have absolutely no words. No words whatsoever. Huh. Well, that's the British Grand Prix over. After leading half of it. More than half of it. Oh boy. Welcome back, Bronny. No, my engine is not running anymore. It just quit. Ah well. I guess that's the end of it. So, Denny Holm wins the British Grand Prix, which is quite interesting. For Francois Sevet second, Ronnie Peterson third, fourth. Peter Revson, sorry, third, Ronnie Peterson fourth, fifth, Jody Scheckter, and rounding off the top six is James Hunt. In total, 15 people managed to complete the race and everyone else retired, including ourselves, with an engine problem once again. Oh boy. Well, that's disappointing. Anywho, let's see the result of that race. So, Jackie Stewart is still leading the race with Francois Sevin and Carlos Reutemann sharing second. Third is Oliver Higgs. Fourth is shared between Emerson Fittipaldi and Danny Holm. Fifth is Peter Refson and Jody Scheckter is sixth. So yeah, those are the drivers. Moving on to the constructors, where we have Tyrrell leading the constructors with Yardley McLaren in second, Lotus third, fourth Brabham, fifth Ferrari, sixth is shared between Hesketh and Marlboro Team BRM. No, I don't think we had an engine problem before. And that's the first time. How could you think something like that? Anyway, our next race would be the Dutch Grand Prix at Zandvoort. But that will have to wait until next week because, well, I'm ending the stream. I still have a few things I want to do. So this stream is a little bit shorter than what we've gotten used to. And I think from now on, streams are actually going to be shorter overall. But yeah. Well, I think we'll have to wait until next week to find out. But yeah. The season isn't going too well, is it? It's not really going well. But hopefully the remainder of the season is going to be a little bit nicer to us. I'm hoping. But for the time being, that is it. I thank you all for joining the stream. Hope to catch you all next week as well. And then the week after that, I'm going to do a first impression of the F1 2020 game. Looking forward to that. I'm quite excited about the game, and after that, coming back to F1 Challenge, and almost a month from now, we are going to start a new career in F1 2020. Yes, Adrian, I'm going to try and do a weekly series out of this. Try to do is the key part in all of this. But yeah, once again, thank you for joining the stream. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to vote for next season's team. There is a link in the description for the straw poll that will help you do so. Also, consider liking the stream, subscribing, clicking the notification bell, all that stuff. You know, I don't think I need to explain that how it works. But yeah. Anyway, once again, thank you for joining me, and I will see you all next week. So, bye for now.